The fifth secret: give up your personal history. When a when a speedboat zooms across the surface of the water, there is a white foamy froth behind it that's called the wake of the boat. The wake is nothing more than the trail that's left behind. The answer to what is driving the boat is that the boat moves because of a present moment energy generated by the engine. This is what makes the boat move forward across the water. Do you think it's possible for the wake to drive the boat? Can the trail that's left behind make a boat to go forward? These are theoretical questions with obvious answers. I am sure you agree that the wake is only the trail left behind and that it's not what drives the boat forward. I'm suggesting that you apply this idea to your life. The wake of your life is nothing more than a trail that's left behind you. Thought of in this way, it's absolutely impossible for that wake to drive you forward. The wake is not in any logical way responsible for what you are experiencing or failing to experience today. The wake is just what it is and nothing more, a trail that you have left behind. But have you? I'm reading here two quotes. First quote is Florence Farr once said to me, if we could say to ourselves with sincerity, the passing moment is as good as any I shall ever know, we could die upon the instant and be united with God. William Butler Yeats. The second quote here is Here lies my past. Goodbye, I have kissed it. Thank you, kids. I wouldn't have missed it. Ogden Nash. Being a victim of your personal history. For well over a quarter century now, I have worked with people to help them access higher level of awareness. It's my experience that most people live their life in the wake by hanging on to personal histories to justify their self-defeating behaviors and the scarcity in their lives. They hang on to past pains, abuses, and shortcomings as calling cards to announce a poor me status to everyone they meet. Within minutes of their introduction, I was abandoned as a child. I am an alcoholic. I am an incest survivor. My parents were divorced and I have never gotten over it. The list could go on for hundreds of pages. Your past is over. By bonding to your past, you not only ensure that you will be immobilized today, but you prevent yourself from healing. So he is saying, Wayne Dyer is saying here, if you hold on to our past, we stop our healing. By referring to past struggles and using them as the reasons for not getting on with your life. Today, you are doing the equivalent of attributing to wake the ability to drive the vote. So, when we think about past struggle and not doing enough to do in this present moment is comparing with the equivalent of an attributing to the wake the ability to drive the boat. This also works even reverse. Many people refer to the good old days that are gone forever as the reason why they can't be happy. Some people say good old days are gone, and now I cannot be happy and fulfilled today. Everything has changed. No one respects anyone else like they used to do. So some people will comment, everything has changed. Once upon a time, everybody used to respect each other. Now they are not doing that. Like that kind of sentences, he's telling some more examples. A dollar used to be worth a dollar. Now everything is so overpriced. So they used to tell once upon a time dollar is so worth, we used to get so many goods. Now it's everything is overpriced. People don't seem to want to help out like they did in the past. So and also they're complaining that people are not helping each other like how they did in the past, olden days. When we were kids, we respected authority. Today kids walk all over their parents. And one more thing in the list is like olden days kids used to respect parents, now they are not respecting. This is also living in the wake. So all these statements are also he's telling similar to living in the wake and assigning responsibility to the past for why you can't be successful or happy today. So you are not successful or happy today because something happened in the past that is not happening now. So he's Wayne Dyer is telling get out of that wake, and he's also telling how to get out of that wake here. Getting out of the wake, that means getting out of the past. Imagine a pencil with the ability to only write your past history. It has no use otherwise. So imagine a pencil which is writing your past. All of your past is in that pencil. So imagine that your past is in the pencil. Are you going to keep it? Are you going to give it up? Perhaps Omar Khayyam will inspire you with this poem. The moving finger writes and having writ moves on, nor all the piety nor wit can lure it back to cancel half a line, nor all the tears wash out one word of it. You can cry all night about the history in that pencil. So you can think about past and you can cry all night. All that it contains and all you wish you could erase. You may feel, oh, I could have erased that whatever bad happened in the past, bring back again, and or you can bring your back again your childhood, all those things. But all of your tears can't wash out one word of the past. So even you cry, even you moan on it, you want to bring it back or you want to erase it, but still you cannot do anything, right? As the poet or philosopher reminds you, all of your tears can't wash out one word of the past. So you can't do anything already happened things in the past. You want to let go of your personal history that's symbolized by that pencil. So he's telling, as we imagined before, past is a pencil. So you let go that pencil. But when you walk away from it, no matter how far you walk, you look back and there it is. So even you walk away from it, if you look back at it, it is there only. So your past is there only, even though you walk away from it to the present moment now. You are ready to be rid of your personal history and to be more fully live in the present moment. So and so you have to live more fully in the present moment. But the pencil is always there when you look back. So it is there for you to guide you, giving you life lessons or experiences like that. But don't live in that, he is saying. So you have to live in the present moment. I suggest that you pick up the pencil and with compassion. So what he is suggesting is that we have to pick up that pencil. Pencil means our past with compassion. Allow the wounds, words, and pain of the past to be written, embraced, examined, understood, accepted, and loved for all that you have learned and experienced. So, because of those wounds only, that hurt only, you learned everything. So, you have to allow that wounds or hurt or pain to heal. So how you will heal? You have to understood it, you have to accept it, and loved for all that you have learned and experienced. So you have to say, okay, because of this past only, I got this lesson learned, like, and I experienced it. So I'm loving my past, whatever it is, even it has wounds or hurts or pain, or it has good memories, whatever it is, you are loving. You are letting go of that pencil. The act of picking it up and embracing it will give you the strength to transform the past into song, poem, paint, or ritual. If you feel called to do those things, throw it away in your unique way. So you can sing your past as a song, or you can do poems on it, or you can paint it, or you can some ritual, like you can do it. But you have to throw it away the past in your unique way. Whatever you feel, you can do it. Embracing your personal history. So next is embracing the personal history. In a universe that's an intelligent system with a divine creative force supporting it, there simply can be no accidents. So here, no accidents. As tough as it is to acknowledge, you had to go through what you went through in order to get where you are today. So we have to go through all the pain or suffering or even wrong choices, everything. Nothing is accident. Because we went through all those things, that's why we are here today where we are supposed to be. And the evidence is that you did. Every spiritual advance that you will make in your life will very likely be preceded by some kind of fall or seeming disaster. Maybe you think it is a fall, it is a disaster, but because of the disaster only, you will evolve spiritually. So if you want to go advance in spiritual life, you have to accept all the problems, like pain, suffering, hurt, uh, all those things. You have to accept it. Then only you will advance in spiritual world. Those dark times, accidents, tough episodes, periods of impoverishment, illness, abuses, broken dreams were all in order. So all those are perfect is telling. Why they are perfect is because of them only you are here today. Those dark times, accidents, tough episodes, periods of empowerment, illness, abuses, and broken dreams were all in order. They happened, so you can assume they had to, and you can't unhappen them. Embrace them from that perspective with help if you need it, and then understand them, accept them, honor them, and finally retire and transform them in your own way. I know someone who gives them a new job description. Become free to immerse yourself in this moment. The now that's called the present, because it's simply that a present to open. So present moment, we have to treat it as a gift, a present to open. So that gift we have to open, we have to relish, we have to nurture, play with it, enjoy, and explore. So what here other is telling is whatever happened in the past, we have to embrace from with a good perspective, because all those things happened. That's why we are here today. That's why we had advanced spiritually. So everything is in the right order. So now whatever is today, we have to embrace it, relish it, nurture it, play with it, enjoy it, explore it. All you get is now. The willingness and ability to live fully in the now eludes many people. While eating your appetizer, don't be concerned with dessert. While reading a book, notice where your thoughts are. While on a vacation, be there instead of thinking about what should have been done and what has to be done when returning home. Don't let the elusive present moment get used up by the thoughts that aren't in the here and now. So you don't think about what is not here and now. Think if you are enjoying some in vacation, only enjoy that vacation. Don't think what I will do after a vacation finished. And when you are eating appetizer, don't think about dessert. There is an irony to this habit of having your mind drift to other times and other places. You can only drift off in the now, because now is all you ever get. So drifting off is a way of using up your present moments. You do indeed have a past, but not now. And yes, you have a future, but not now. And you can consume your now with the thoughts of then and maybe, but that will keep you from the inner peace. So if you are in the present moment, if you're fully aware of what is happening around you, then only you will have inner peace and success. So if you are in the present moment, will keep you from inner peace and success you could experience. It's doubtful that the other creatures waste the present in thoughts of past and future. A beaver only does beaver, and he does it right in the moment. He doesn't spend his days wishing he were a young beaver again, or ruminating over the fact that his beaver siblings received more attention. His father beaver ran off with a younger beaver when he was growing up. He is always in the now. So animals, other creatures won't do like this. They won't think about past when they're in the present moment. They will do only that task. They'll only think about that task. They'll only focus on that task. So he's comparing like how beaver will do here example. We can learn much from God's creatures about enjoying the present moment. So we have to see how birds are enjoying when they are building their nest, how beaver is building, doing something, how it is enjoying the present moment. So we have to learn from nature how to be in the present moment, rather than using it up consumed with guilt over the past or worry about the future. So this could have not happened in the past, that could have not happened in the past. Is a guilt, right? So we no need to carry that guilt, and also no need to worry about the future, like what will happen in the future. Practice living in the moment and refuse to allow any thoughts based on your past to define you. So don't let your past to define you what you are. Stop and take notice of all that's in your immediate space: the people, creatures, vegetation, cloud formations, building designs. Everything. Stay in the present moment by meditating and getting closer to the ultimate now, God. So you can observe the present moment. We can look at the buildings, how nice they are, and how clouds are formed nicely. Like look at the animals, creatures, vegetation, designs, everything. But stay in the present moment by meditating and getting closer to the ultimate now. So if you are in the present moment only, we will get closer to God. So for being in the present moment, we can meditate more. God is only here now. Think about this. God will not be doing anything different 1 hour from now and than God is doing now. And God is not doing anything different from now from what God was doing 1,000 years ago. The truth is that you can only come to know God if you are willing to be at peace in the present moment. So how you experience God is when you have a peace in the present moment. In the fourth secret, I discuss how meditation is a way of making conscious contact with God. So we learned in the fourth secret, meditation and silence keep you conscious contact with God. Here I would like to let you in one sublime secret that I learned from one of my most influential teachers. You will only come to truly know God when you give up the past and the future in your mind. So if you want to experience, truly know about God, you have to give up the past and future also you have to erase from your mind. Merge totally into the now, because God is always here and here now. So very few people understand and live this principle largely because of their conditioning and unwillingness to train their minds in present moment living. That's one of the reasons why I sometimes say that it's never crowded along the extra mile. On the extra mile, choosing inner peace and attracting success into your life while living in the present moment becomes a way of being. You can begin by releasing your personal history from your repertoire of available excuses for why you are not living in peace. So he's telling, don't say why you don't have inner peace because of the past. You can leave the past behind. No longer relying on your personal history. So make an effort to remove all labels that you placed on yourself. Labels serve to negate you. You must ultimately live up to the label rather than being the limitless spirit that is your true essence. You are not an American, an Italian, or African. You are a member of one race, human race. You are not a male or female, a Democrat or Republican. You are one with the true oneness. So he's telling, live with oneness, God. You are not athletic, magical, mathematical, literacy, and other type. Transcending labels, particularly those that have been placed on you by others in your past, opens you to the opportunity of soaring in the now in any way that you desire. You can be all things at any present moment in your life. So don't label yourself, you are this, you are that. You can do anything in the present moment. I recommend that you find a way to transform your personal history and remind yourself as you do that you are transforming any and all beliefs that you have used as labels or indicators of your limitations. Replace all that with a knowing that you are not what you have done, what you have been, how others have taught you, or what has been done to you. You are a part of the beloved, connected always to your source. So remember always you are the part of the God and therefore connected to the unlimited power of the beloved. Your past history and all of your hurts are no longer here in your physical reality. So, past history hurts no longer in the physical reality. Don't allow them to be here in your mind. So, remove from your mind also. Muddying your present moments. So, don't muddy your present moments with the past. Your life is like a play with several acts. Some of the characters who enter have short roles to play, others much larger. So, he's comparing our life with a play. So we will have several acts like a daughter, wife, mom, grandma, like that. Several acts will be there. So when you are playing that, some role we will play shorter time, some role we will play larger time. But all of them are necessary. So all those roles are necessary for you. Otherwise, they wouldn't be in the play. Embrace them all. So you have to embrace all the roles that God given to us and move on to the next act. So move to the next act. That's all, masters. We will read tomorrow the 6th secret. Thank you.